Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Dead Man's Hand unboxing here. We're working our way through the remaining factions that we have, catching up on our backlog as we get things painted. So today we're taking a look at the Pioneers, one of the newer ones from when they did sort of the second edition of the game. Really cool faction. A lot of things going on there. We've already reviewed their rules previously, but some neat looking models there. A couple of, it looks like one female character at least. Maybe two there. Just some neat, again, sculpts, a lot of different things going on with these guys. So we'll take a look at their faction card, if they've put one in here, and then their special cards as well. So we're going to get this opened up for you guys, and we'll take a look. All right, we're back, and let's take a look at all the models. So overall, interesting design on all of them. We get 8 characters here. I will say, compared to a lot of the other kits recently, severe amount of flash and mold lines on some of these. So definitely a fair bit of cleanup work to do, as is usually the case too. A lot of barrels bent and everything like that. So pistol arm guys usually doesn't matter too much. The long gun guy here we're going to talk about, just because the amount of bending on that actually almost makes it so that there is some damage on there, which again, if you're not careful, easy to snap the barrel off. So we're going to probably have to get some like liquid green stuff and maybe just put a little bit in there to kind of steady that up a little bit. But love the variety of the sculpts here. Again, these aren't like pro gunfighters or anything by and large, right? The Pioneers, so settlers. But yeah, a lot of pistol armed troops on this one, or forces. This one's interesting because the cover picture, or not the cover picture, the picture on the back, this model looks different because the guy in the picture is holding some sort of stick, but here he's got a pistol. Very interesting. The leader figure is really cool on this one too. Instead of just the typical, hey, the gun's out and drawn, like this guy's holding it out and, you know, like looking like he's saying like, oh, whoa, easy now. Another pistol armed guy. Hopefully that's kind of picking up there. Couple of female female characters in the force too. So the first one that we looked at, and then this lady here with the double barrel shotgun, pretty cool. Again, just breaking up the usual figure style that we get with so many of the factions. These aren't just cowboys and your typical gunfighter type model. That's one of the neat things with Dead Man's Hand, just the sheer variety of figures. But we wanted to pause a little bit on this guy. So again, cool figure. Gives us our rifle, but, and I don't know if it will pick up really on camera, but right where the stock kind of stops and the barrel continues, almost looks like a little divot in there. So came in the little blister with the barrel essentially bent straight back almost against its shoulder. So getting that back in place, and like again, just makes it more flimsy. You can almost see like there, it's just not as sturdy as it could be. So again, we're gonna have to go with a little bit of liquid green stuff or something, just get a little bit of stability there for the barrel. But that's something, I don't know, the packaging on these, like the faction boxes, are not very big, and that's all fine, so you'd think that there wouldn't be that much moving around, especially when they're put in a blister. But I feel like some of the long gun figures, they need to find a way of maybe just like jamming 2 blisters or something in there, as far as the bubble wrap goes, because again, a lot of these rifle or long gun type of figures are just, you know, there's just so much movement in there still, where the barrels are wrapping around, and again, just potential damage for the figures. I'm honestly surprised I haven't actually gotten one before with all the different boxes where something has snapped off, but so that'd be like the only gripe there. But no, as far as the sculpts themselves go, really cool designs all the way across the board. Looking forward to getting these. Definitely a lot of cleanup work to be done on them. Like I said, just a lot of flash and mold on this particular box. I don't know if everyone's going to be like that, but we got our bases, but then we get our faction card too. And we've covered this in the review, but we'll just read them one more time here. So Pioneers may mount and dismount a horse or wagon without expending a move action, which is pretty cool. They can also stampede large animal herds more easily than other factions. So again, inside the rulebook there, they will stampede them on marker and nerve test results or better if they wish. They can choose not to. So little situation, little gimmicky, but also, you know, as of yet, they don't have mounted versions of these guys, but I guess you could make the plastics work enough for that, since there's a pretty wide variety on the plastic sprues. But these are the more game specific ones, less so scenario specific ones. So, Oregon Trail, each settler may take a wagon in scenes that allow horses. All wagons start the scene within 20 centimeters or 8 inches of another settler's wagon. Naturally, in town scenes, the wagons are likely to be used as cover. The wagons must be placed before any characters. So basically, unlike any of the other factions so far, they can bring their own terrain, which is pretty cool. So, and then a new life once per game. When they have used a card, the Pioneers may draw 2 fresh cards for their hand instead of the one up to the maximum allowed for the scene. So pretty neat. Nothing overpowering there, but getting that extra card could potentially lead to some powerful draws on that. But again, very situational. So where they'll shine is just with their basic unit selection or model selection, and just playing to their strengths as far as what they have available to them. But fun faction. Let us know, guys, if you've gotten the Pioneers, how your box was as far as the condition, as far as the models go, and just have you had any success or fun with them in your games so far. Hit us up in the comments, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.